Namaste, dear listeners, and welcome to the Iowa channel Astro In with Abhi, oneness in astrology and spirituality, bringing in awareness by Abhi. Thank you so much to everybody who have sent me positive reviews. If you are new on the channel, please make sure you like, subscribe, share this podcast to as many people as you can who you think would benefit from such content or insight. Now, I'm going to go straight into it. This is not so much of answering a question, but more of an explanation from Awareness Bobby. I seen a comment from somebody on my TikTok live. I was explaining about the importance of stillness of the mind and how this brings you to a point of grounding. And then there was a statement. Somebody had posted that this is not normal, but that is not normal. So we're going to talk about what is normal and what is not. That's the title of this podcast. What is normal in spirituality and what is not? There's no such thing as what's normal and what is not. Good people, what may seem abnormal to you is basically your conditioning, however you've conditioned yourself, your safety nets, however you've put on your safety nets, whatever you were afraid to come out to and experience. So, however you've lived your life, what your experiences are, anything outside the norm in inverted commas, the more people you surround yourself, which is like you, obviously, the people that are not like you is not normal, or their practices are not normal. This is how religions are fighting each other because people are so confined into their own way of thinking and living that everything outside their religion is not normal. So it's a very dangerous thing to do when you start to confine yourself because then it starts to come out in the way you think, speak, and act. And definitely, this is coming from somebody who I can tell you has a very limited view of life or limited experiences. For such an individual, has not allowed him or herself to experience as much as he or she can possibly can. So, who governs what is normal? What is normal? What is not normal? What may be normal to you is not normal to somebody else, but why? Just because he or she hasn't experienced it in their life or haven't seen it, it's not normal. That doesn't mean it's not normal. Karmic evolutionary process has been happening for millions of years ago. The plants, the trees, the fish, the boars, the warthogs. So you can see that evolution is happening, and as evolution is happening, the body path changes, the intellect changes. People have different intelligence. They are conscious of certain things and they're conscious of not a lot of things that they're not conscious of. So what you are conscious of, you will deliver, and what you're unconscious of, you wouldn't. So a lot of people are unconsciously living. So if you are a person that is unconsciously living, then you will be a person that follows the crowd. You are a person that follows religion. You are a person that is confined to your own limited way of thinking amongst the people around you. This is a very dangerous place to be in. Fundamentally, to your spirit, you will undergo lots of karma, lots of pain and suffering, lots of pains in the body, lots of pains in the mind. The mind is never at peace. The mind is never at ease. Why? Because of limited views, limited experiences, not allowing yourself to experience that which you possibly can. So, meditation is by far, I would say, meditation has been described in the Vedas. I'm talking about 15,000 years ago. Now, there is no religion that has been born 15,000 years ago but Hinduism. And I'm not here advocating for Hinduism, but meditation has been something that we discussed at that time. And many people that have walked this planet, we're talking about Jesus, we're talking about Buddha, we're talking about Ram, all of them have meditated. So how can meditation be something that is not normal? How can stillness of the mind be something that is not normal? When these people have been doing it thousands of years ago and they achieved godlike character, they achieved oneness with their source. They broke out of the first, second, third, fourth body. They entered the fifth body, the transient body, the fifth body of bliss. They entered the state of Shiva consciousness. So if these people have achieved that Shiva state of consciousness through meditation, how can you feel that meditation is not normal? What's not normal is you believing in a certain God that have achieved his characteristics or his qualities through meditation, but you dismiss meditation. Now that's a very stupid way of, um, you know, allowing yourself to live, because it limits you as a person. It limits you. Now you see unconscious human beings. There are a lot of them, and there are a lot of people that think like that. And you will ask yourself why you have limited possibilities, why you have limited experiences, why the only thing you know is what your hands and body can do. Everything else you don't know. Why? It's because you have limited views. So this podcast is all about what is normal, what is not normal. There's no such thing what is normal and what's normal. In fact, the way mankind is living, most human beings, I would say 99% of human beings, through intuition, 99% of human beings, how man is behaving is not normal. I can safely say that. If you are practicing stilliness of the mind, if you are practicing eating foods that are very clean, I'm talking about plant-based food, you are normal. If you're eating foods that are not plant-based, you are abnormal. If you're eating, if you are not in a position to calm your mind, if you find it difficult to calm your mind, if you're not practicing the stillness of your mind, that is not normal. That is more animal-like. Why you eat a lot of animals, you become like that. Animals are never still. But if you watch a herbivore, they're very calm, they're still. Now, what you eat also plays a very, very important role as to how you think, speak, and do. So that's my whole discussion on this podcast. If we have to talk about what is normal and what is not, it's not going to get us as collectively as consciousness anywhere. What it's important to understand is that we must forget about segregation: black, white, normal, abnormal, pink, blue, big, small, up, down, left, right. In consciousness, all there is frequencies. Frequencies, different frequencies, and each frequency has a more possibilities. And some frequencies have no possibilities, and only animal-like experiences, hellish experiences. So it's never good to segregate. It's always good to understand that there's different frequencies, and what frequency you want to live on. If it works for you, good. If you want something else, then there's a way to climb up. There's a way to climb up to a higher frequencies, and that way is through meditation. Meditation alone, bhakti yoga, karma yoga, kriya yoga, jnana yoga, but meditation falls under kriya yoga. So thank you very, very much, dear listeners. Thank you so much for your support. And also, thank you so much for your positive comments on my TikTok live and definitely on my WhatsApp, all that reviews that you send me. I really enjoyed. So God bless you all. Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Ram. Namah Shivaya. Haribol and goodbye.